Welcome back, you lovely bunch. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you're all doing, wow, that's much lighter. I hope you're all doing good. That's much lighter than I thought it would be. Oh, it's new wheel day, proper excited. So ages ago, I did test out the Windspace SLC frame, and then I had a set of their carbon wheels on that. And it was their posher carbon wheels. I can't remember how much they were, but I'll put a link down below if you want to check out the last video where I talk about the wheels, and they're like these super lightweight. They've got like ceramic bearings. They're all like mega funky, and I tried those out. But Hyper have an exciting new wheel set, and it's different to the other wheel sets. I mean, they're still round, they're still carbon, and they're still awesome. But this is the most affordable wheel set that Hyper have ever made. So Hyper are based in China. They make frames under the name of Windspace, and they do wheels under Hyper or Lun, I think it is. So these are the Hyper SEs. So these are available in a 38mm, a 50mm and a 65mm. So like pretty much depths for everything. And whichever rim depth you buy, they cost the same amount. So they cost $1,000. So as far as like carbon funky wheel sets go, really affordable price. So I know to some people $1,000 for a wheel set might be a bit steep, but honestly for a carbon wheel set and for what you get, it's a really good price. So they made a few changes from the old wheels, and one of the main ones being, when they've kept the cost down, is you've now got steel bearings rather than ceramic. I've got no idea what size I ordered. I've got a feeling I ordered a 65mm. So what's this? Oh look, they gave me a little funky bar bag. See, you get a little bar bag as well. Awesome. Right, wheels though. Oh look, in the bar bag, actually, quite nicely, a bunch of spare spokes. Always handy to have a bunch of spare spokes. That's a lot of spokes. And what else do we get? Valve extenders and spokes. Oh, that's nice. Look at these, look at these. Oh, this is a funky set of wheels. Sorry, I'm really excited, but look at that. So straight out of the box, they are tubeless ready. Look at, oh my God, can I show you? Can you see this? This looks like the lights are shining on it a lot, but this is a very nice wheel set. Windspace Hyper, really good company. They listen to what people say, and they listen to feedback from their customers. So people requested a plain black rim, because on a lot of their rims, they have like this woven design, and it's beautiful, really nice, but some people just want plain black. Flat bladed spokes, like it's got a Lun hub in there. I'll show you the hub. So I have discs, so they come with the center lock disc. Here we go, you can see that. Nice center lock. So I have the through axle, center lock disc, and an 11-speed Shimano or SRAM driver on it. The drivers are really easy to replace, and they are available in rim brake as well. So for those of you that are still using rim brakes, don't worry, they are catering still for you. Like, so whilst everything else progresses and rim width gets wider and everything gets more technology and awesome, you guys that are stuck in the past can keep riding your rim brakes. Listen to this though. A nice sounding hub. So the hub test passed. It comes set up, look, already with like valves in there. See, nice little valve. Right, so rear and front. I think I did actually get the same depth. So they are available different rim depth. You can run like a 65 at the rear and a 50 at the front if that's your like thing, or you can run 238s if you want a bit more like lightweight climbing focused wheel. So if you want some affordable lightweight wheels for your hill climbs, the Hyper SEs. I'm all excited, so that I know what bike these wheels are going on. I've ordered the parts, you know, and I ordered the parts from China. So I went on AliExpress and I've ordered a sensor group set for, let me show you, for the Trifox. So we have like a very affordable carbon frame, and I will give you guys a closer look at this, and I'll talk you through like the quality of it. It's got a very nice paint job, don't get me wrong, but from my like first little quick look at it, it's not quite at the same standard, say, as like a Windspace or the Oleo. But that said, it's considerably cheaper. I think it retails at like £699, or it used to. It's taken me so long to build it, it's probably not even available anymore. But I figured with an affordable frame, you've got an affordable group set, so it only makes sense to put an affordable wheel set on it, you know? So this is like the parts of the puzzle are coming together, and I'm quite excited, I'm gonna be honest. You're quite far away, but look, to get the idea, look at that. That's gonna look awesome. I mean, as far as like aesthetically, this bike's going to be pretty cool. I'm quite excited to build it, I'm going to be honest. So I saw Francis K did a really cool video with all the sensor stuff, and apparently the disc brakes are pretty useless, but we're buying the full group set. I want to know how it runs and how it feels, and yes, it comes with cable. It's quite amusing actually, it does say on the website that it's a hydraulic disc brakes, but it's very clearly cable disc brakes. So we take everything with a pinch of salt, and fingers crossed it actually arrives at some point this lifetime, because, well, Yeah, I've been waiting quite a while. One of the frustrating things I'm going to admit about buying stuff from like AliExpress is, and this is the thing, like, I think when you buy stuff from China, there's like two camps. There's the stuff that you buy from AliExpress from like just random companies where it will take like 15 years to turn up and there's not much in the way of customer service. And then you have brands like Hyper or Winspace where they have a really good customer service. They have English speaking staff there, so if you have any issues you can just ping them an email and they'll get back to you. So it's really nice that the staff are there and they're available for all your questions, answers, all that stuff. And it's very different to dealing with a non-English speaking company that I've had experience of dealing with through AliExpress. I think honestly, for a 65mm deep wheel, right, $1,000, I don't know what that works out in today's exchange rate, probably slightly more than it would have a few weeks ago because everything's gone a bit mad here, but still, like reasonable for a carbon wheel set. And yes, $1,000 for a wheel set is quite expensive, but when you compare that to other wheel sets that are say 65mm deep, like it's a very, very competitive price. And whilst it's not the cheapest wheel set out there, it's not set out to be. It's meant to be the most affordable wheel that Hyper have ever made. I'm just excited because I've got a bike that's got wheels on it and now I just need a group set. And there's another thing that I really want to try out. And I've done this before, but I don't think I did it as well as I could have. So I'm going to revisit it, right? So one of the really good things about these wheels is they're an affordable wheel set. And if you want, say, a nice road bike and a nice gravel bike, you're going to end up spending quite a lot of money to have both. But if you're not racing and you don't really have the need for a road bike and a gravel bike, but you'd still want the best of both worlds, that extra wheel set is a really good option. And that's when like these come in. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually get these set up with a giant cassette on, and we're going to put them on my gravel bike and do a gravel bike, road bike ride and actually get some proper miles in, because like a 65mm deep wheel with like a nice 30mm road tyre, it's going to make my gravel bike feel completely different. And I'm really excited to try them out on a road bike setup, but also I really want to try them out on my gravel bike. You can't turn your road bike into a gravel bike, but for all you gravel bike owners, riders, you can get a very reasonable price set of wheels. You can put them on your gravel bike, put some skinny tyres on and zoom about. And yes, you could do this on your normal wheels, but there's the time and the setup and it takes ages, and it is actually just really quick to just switch over a set of wheels, especially with through axle. So that's the plan for these wheels. This is just like a quick first look at them, unboxing, Hyper SE. I'll put links down below, you can go and check them out. We're gonna have a little shred on this when the parts turn up, but I think whilst I'm waiting for the parts to turn up on this, we're gonna put some tyres on them and then take them out on the gravel bike for some proper road miles, not like a little bit of a road, like a proper road ride. So before I go, I'm gonna give you some information because I really suck at giving information. I have to read it because I literally have no short-term memory. So carbon spokes, see, you're still getting carbon spokes. A filament wound carbon rim, it's a 26mm wide. I think that's the external. I can't remember what the internal is. I think it's like 21. Don't hold me to that, but it's definitely wider than it was, and it's noticeably wider than the previous rim. I rate this. I love wide rims. You can feel the difference. And that's the first thing I noticed about my old Hyper wheels, that it was just a tiny bit narrow for me. A little bit narrow. 1,498 grams for the pair at 65mm deep. So decent weight, you know, 1.5 kilos. Tubeless ready, like various hub types. So whether you want like an XD or a like SRAM or Campagnolo, you can get a driver for any wheel. They come, yeah, rim, disc brakes, through axle, quick release, basically everything. I do think that Hyper might have shot themselves in the foot here. They've made a budget wheel that is so good. Are people going to buy the higher end wheels they now make? I mean, this is pretty damn awesome. Like, just putting that out there. So Hyper's cheapest wheel has like a lot of their new ideas and new tech in it. So for me, it's a really good wheel. And if I was looking at the website, I don't know, it's a hard one, you know. Basically, have they made a wheel that's too good and too reasonably priced? Who knows? We'll find out. So I'll put links down below to these wheels, to Hyper, Winspace, you can check them out. Looking forward to taking these out for a spin on various different bikes in various incarnations. So yeah, stay tuned for a lot of that. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys very soon. Bye.